Okay, mate. You may have been quitting video games lately. You may still play them or something like that. But what if I told you that you're playing a video game right now? In fact, your life is a video game but played on hard mode as you are watching this video currently. What am I speaking about right now? Well, continue to watch till the end of this video and you'll find out what I actually mean by this. Let's dive straight in. So, you see, why I say your life is basically a video game is because how many times in your life have you ate carbs and you actually felt sleepy and all of that? A lot of times, didn't you? I have done that myself a lot of times as well. And you see, there have been also the successful people that are now currently successful, that make millions, if not billions of dollars a month or a year. And they were at the same spot as well. They were at the same spot. Every single day they would eat breakfast first thing in the morning, made out of cereal and milk. Not something so exciting, doesn't it? Nowadays a successful person is considered a person that actually eats only, I don't know, after about 12 p.m. because he stayed fasted and all of that. But these people, even though they were under the effects of sugar and carbs, they still managed to get through it all and actually get to the end of it. And now they're multimillionaires thanks to it. In fact, a good example of this is Charlie Morgan. He is one of the best examples that I can give you. He has created so much content about this, and he also revealed how he used to be back in the day. He used to eat a lot of sugar and carbs. He used to break his fast first thing in the morning, even though while fasted, your work is the most amazing. But later on, he still ended up doing the work. So you see, at the end of it, there can be also someone who is very strict with his diet, with his schedule and all of that, who is extremely disciplined and all of that, who wastes until 1 p.m. later on in the afternoon to eat, but in the morning he stays fasted and he just works in the morning. He works, quote unquote, while doing some meaningful tasks on his computer and all of that. And then he wonders at the end, why am I not successful? Well, no wonder you are not successful. You are not doing the work. So you see, success really comes down to whether you do the work or not. And how you do it? Well, that is your choice, my friend. Those things that the diet, sleep and all of that, those things only help out. But the main priority is that you actually do the work. So you see, recently I got with this concept. I came up with this concept, but that whenever you are eating carbs and sugars and all of that, you're quite literally like putting a debuff, willingly putting a debuff over yourself. Like you would get a debuff from a witch in Minecraft. Now you have to drink milk in order to get this debuff off you. Otherwise, you can still do the work, but it will be very hard. It's like you got mining fatigue while you are mining because somebody looked at you and, oh, you are suddenly magic. It's basically the same thing, but you are still able to do the work. And Charlie Morgan did the work anyways. But if, for example, you decide to eat cleaner, you decide to eat clean or not even eat, but stay fasted, well then you're quite literally like deciding to put a buff over yourself. You are buffing yourself right now. You are buffing yourself with the clarity, knowledge and all of that will actually help you out, do your work more efficiently, quicker and better than anybody else in your space. So at the end of it, you can still do the work, but way better. So my main point here is that every single time you are about to eat, you have a choice whether you will put a debuff over yourself or whether you will put a buff over yourself. The debuff or the buff, well, they are pretty self-explanatory. Once you eat the carb, bro, you will feel lethargic, you will feel sleepy and all of that. Once you stay fasted or you eat something clean, If you stay fasted, your mental clarity will skyrocket. You'll quite literally become the sage with the white beard and white hair and all of that, that has time traveled for, I don't know, 10,000 years back in time and forward. But if you eat meat, you are again putting a little debuff over yourself, but the debuff compared to the carbs is nowhere near comparable. You see, as I explained, carbs make you sleepy, carbs make you feel lethargic and unwilling to work, while meat will only make you slightly dumber. That's it. But other than that, you have full stomach, you are able to work, and the debuff isn't nowhere near bad as this one, as the carbs. And if you even decide to fast, well then you're quite literally just taking steroids and you're doing the work. You will crush everybody inside your space. So you see, this is how you play a video game inside your life. And I am aware that not everybody can afford a high quality food and all of that. I'm aware of that. So that's why I specifically suggest fasting. You do all your work while you are fasted, and then later on, once you finish your work, you can break your fast, preferably with meat, but if you cannot do it, you can do it even with carbs, no problem. But just make sure that you actually do the work yourself. So that's pretty much all I had to say, my friend, and yeah, I hope you find it useful. Bye.